The answer for the first question. The place of literature in society and in contemporary culture in Indonesia is thought to be an artwork. It is as Fry argued that literature is art. Literature is necessary in order to show cultural events that happened. It is, a, it is as Paul Deman argued, cultures allows for, indeed advocates, the degree of cosmopolitanism and the literary spirit of the American Academy of the 50s was anything but provincial. In his argument, I get that literature contributes in culture in society. Literature becomes a device to construct culture and ideology in society because, as the man mentioned in the resistance to theory, that the literature ambience has political depths that and it is cultural and ideological rather than theoretical. The literature is mean by which other aspects of human life are produced. As Donna Haraway states, social reality is lived social relation, our most important political construction over changing fiction. As she put it that way, I see that social reality comes from fiction. Thus, the fiction of literature influence other aspects of human life, politics, economy, social, and moral. Literature is commodity because it has become consumption in society. The theories of consumption, as Raymond Williams stated in Base of Superstructure in Marxist Culture Theory, are concerned with understanding an object in such a way that it can profitably or correctly be consumed. In this case, the language of the literature becomes a mean to be consumed because as literature or fiction word influences social reality, literature has important role in society. Thus, literature cannot exist without being a commodity. The answer for the second question. The importance of literature criticism in academic setting is, as Paul Deman explained in The Resistance to Theory, that the scholarship, having to be eminently teachable, involves at least in two complementary areas, historical and philological facts as the preparatory condition for understanding, and methods of reading or interpretation. It means that when a scholar faces a literary work, he or she cannot take it for granted. That is why she or he needs literary criticism as the preparatory condition for understanding and the methods of reading or interpretation the work. As in public discourse, Notrofy argued that the function of literary criticism is to mediate between the artist and his public. Without literary criticism, people tend to get involved into fallacies, the assumption being that criticism is artificial and public taste natural, and the conception of art as a misery, an initiation into an exotic community. How the importance of literature criticism is related to research in other disciplines is explained by Fry, as all critics determined to substitute a critical attitude for criticism, all proposing not to find a conceptual framework for criticism within literature, but to attach criticism to one of miscellany of frameworks outside it. Literature has its own irreplaceable roles because Fry explained that literature as other discipline has scientific procedure. Thus it does not have to imitate other discipline methods. The answer for the third question. The significance of my research is to show how Sarah Orne Jewett's novel portrayed women's position in American 19th century. Through the woman character, Jewett showed the concept of woman doing resistance to the gender construction. In the novel, Jewett showed a totally different portrait of woman that is generally put in a second position. It will contribute to the existing discourse on the subject as comparison in how the author presented the important issue to the novel, or it can be contrasted with any existing discourses. Although taking background in America, there must be contiguity about women suffragists in America and Indonesia. The delineation of women resistance in the novel also could lead to other women suffragists. It can end up in the emerging of many new women writers.